And I just thought I should read for you the report in the Times of this day, 12th of July 1938. Because it says under the heading, Cork Forts handed over. Amid the booming of guns, the last British troops stationed at Spike Island in Cork Harbour this evening handed over custody of the island and the adjoining fortifications to the troops of Éire. This is the first stage in pursuance of the defence provisions of the agreement recently concluded in London between the British government and Mr de Valera. The defences at Bearhaven and Lough Swilly will be handed over to Irish custody before the end of the year. Spike Island has had a long and interesting history, and for more than 150 years the British flag has flown over it as one of the main defence works on the southern coast. For years, Spike was a penal settlement and was continued as such down to the truce of 1921. For the ceremony of taking over the fortifications, the government of Éire sent out a number of invitations to guests including ministers, members of the Dáil and Senate, and leaders of the old Irish Republican Army. A decorated train brought guests from Dublin to Cove, and a tender carried them to Spike Island, where about 300 Irish troops had already landed under Major Maher. Only a small party of British troops remained, and Captain O'Halloran, who was in charge, handed over the forts to Major Maher on behalf of the Éire government at 6:20 p.m. The Union Jack was then lowered. The British soldiers then went aboard the motor vessel Inishfallen, left for Fishguard, a salute being fired as the vessel departed. The British had already departed. Mr de Valera, Mr Frank Aiken, the Minister for Defence, arrived in a launch, being greeted by a salute of 19 guns. The troops were formed up around the flagstaff. Mr de Valera ran up the tricolour national flag of Éire over Westmoreland Fort to the accompaniment of a salute of 21 guns. As the flag was broken, there were cheers, re-echoed by the thousands gathered on the mainland. Simultaneously, the flag was saluted at barracks in Dublin, in the Curragh and Athlone, and other military centres. The warship HMS Acasta, which had been in the port on duty, left about the time the Inishfallen sailed, and both were well out to sea by the time the Irish flag was hoisted on the island. I think that's an account of an important moment in history, in the history of our country, in the history of this county, and in the history of this island. And I thought it appropriate to read that account of what happened 75 years ago yesterday here on Spike Island.